So with the Battlefield 6 open beta finally here for everyone to try and enjoy, I'm just going to speak about loadouts a little bit, how the 4 classes work and how the point system work when it comes to attachments. When it comes to your loadouts, you will have 4 types. You've got Assault, Engineer, Support and Recon. When it comes to assault players, they're going to be more so like your assault rifle, pushing onto the points, possibly holding it, as well as having the gadgets of like the grenade launchers, smokes, and that sort of stuff. When it comes to your engineer class, what this offers is more so like your SMG sort of players. So if you're very gung-ho and you just want to run into a point and try to get kills, and it's better for close quarters, you do have the option of having like the RPG as well, which will allow you to blow up the helicopters, the choppers. You've got the anti-tank grenades, you've got your throwables again, so your flashbangs, your frag grenades. When it comes to the support class, the way that this tends to play is that you're in the points, so if you're playing Conquest, you'll be on the flags with your teammates, trying to throw down the health packs, the defib to revive them quickly. That's kind of your go-to. The sort of guns you'll run with this will probably be LMGs, your marksman rifles, possibly an AR. It's kind of there to help your team and just make sure that they stay alive on the points. And finally, your recon class, very self-explanatory. These are for your snipers. They're probably going to be sat in the mountains. They're going to be near the point but not too close to try and pick people off. Obviously they can put redeploys down, which will help with when you put those beacons down so your teammates are spawning closer to the objectives. This one's more so tailored to play the mechanic of get your team close to the point, but so they can keep on respawning and helping your team capture those areas without having to run from far places. So this is how the point system works in Battlefield 6 as well, that I just wanted to touch up on after going through all the classes. The point system that you can see in the top left corner underneath the weapon gun is how many attachment points you have. You're allowed a maximum of 100. The way it kind of works, you can see, is my scope's 10 points, my bullet type is 15, magazine's 5, underbarrel's 25, barrel's 20 and muzzle's 10. If you were to change any of these, depending on what attachments you want, it will affect the bottom right hand corner, which is hip fire, precision, control and mobility, as well as the headshot multiplier. So for example, if I wanted to change the flash hider to a suppressor, I couldn't do it because it would exceed the 100 point threshold that you're allowed for attachment. So what I'd have to do is I would have to change a different attachment that is costing a lot. So what I could do is change my vertical barrel, for example, which costs 25, and drop it to maybe a folding vertical, whatever you have unlocked. However, as you can see, my mobility will go up by a couple, but my control and precision will drop down. So obviously it's got the positives and the negatives of the different attachments. So the only time it's different is on the ammunition type. So the only thing this will affect is your headshot multiplier damage. So the way that works is, for example, the soft point is 1.7 headshot multiplier times the 20 damage of the bullet of this gun. So if I was to drop it down to the FMJ bullets, my headshot multiplier would go to 1.35, and if I was to change it up to the synthetic tip, it would go up to 2.10. So in my mind, headshot multiplier, I'm probably going to put it on this build to the top because then it maximizes my full points. When it comes to the scope, it is very, very personal preference. Obviously with all of these, they are very, very low in the cost of them. The only one that is heavy cost is the LPVO, which I doubt anyone's going to really use on an AR. The most people are probably going to use the iron sights if it's got a clean one, probably the 1 times or one of the 1.5 times. I'm trying out the 3 times scope at the moment just because it seems to be quite beneficial. It seems to have a good line of sight. As you can see, it's very, very clear. There's no obstructions on it. Let me know down in the comments down below what sort of class you're rocking in Battlefield. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you want more content. It lets me know that you are enjoying it, and I'll catch you in the next one.